Greetings and welcome, my friends. This is Obsidian XX. He likes stones, getting stoned, the rolling stones and funny-shaped rocks. We're kicking things off with a 3-lander that has double Gearhulk and a core. The 3 steps ahead will counter or copy, and we have a bell to fetch us a critical 3rd land. Keep your pants on. We draw a 3rd land right off the bat, so that problem is solved. Then our Surveil land shows us a Shapethief on top. We like it, so we'll hang on to the super clone man. They play out a sentry, which will steal our core. They clearly think they're being crafty, but we've got 4 of our power-packed Gearhulk in hand, and those are going to wreck their board. We draw another bell, so we'll play it out and fetch out a plains. We need double blue and double white for our top-end plays, and the bell will fix our colors. We'll drop the second bell as well. It'll be card draw on a future turn. Note that we could have used the first bell to draw, then landed the second one to get a 5th land and secure the mana we need for the Gearhulk. But we're fine with having the double draw instead. The opponent, thinking they're being extra crafty, drops a spider and gives us a free Power Stone token. Oopsie poopsie, bro. That gives us the mana we need to drop a Gearhulk next turn. They've turned on our powers. It's time to drop a Gearhulk. Prepare your shorts, bro. For a staining, we'll send their sentry back in time. By the time we see it again, we might have the game locked up. It's another volunteer to be sent back in time. No, wait, I mean it's a sentry. They dust their spider to be able to play out a reliquary. That's going to be another oopsie poopsie. If at some point we get another mana, you can bet the opponent's stained shorts we're sending the reliquary back in time too. We draw another Gearhulk, so we'll play one out. The sentry will go back in time. Smell you later, bro. They play out a Sylex, which is fine. It's not immune to going back in time. We draw a Surveil land, and it shows us a Synthesizer on top. The opponent's problems just multiplied. All right, let's make a token copy of our Gearhulk and send the Sylex back at the opponent's nether regions. It's like a kick to their stones, isn't it, bro? Enjoy your sentry dog, and also being stuck on 3 lands the rest of this game. Don't be afraid to laugh, boys. As long as this never happens to you, your life will turn out all right. I feel like a psychic knowing what they've got coming. I wonder if they feel the same way? Are they dropping a couple of friends off at the pool? Are they busy pulverizing their mouse? Did they realize they stained their shorts? They can't handle the shenanigans. Get out of town, Charlie Brown. This is spelled badly. No, wait. It's spelled 3Y. So, yes, he's spelled badly. We get the mother of all shuffler specials. If we get a 3rd land, we're pounding the opponent to dust. We do have a Surveil land, along with double map tokens from the Siren to help us find another land. Keep. The opponent's shorts. Stained. We draw a 3rd land right away. The shuffler hates the opponent for spelling badly. We'll play out the Verge since that will give us double blue. And we can play out both Sirens. Get in there, my screaming chickens. Scream like you're about to be choked. Wait, hold on. The opponent gets a chance to make a mistake. Oh, they're just cycling. Okay, then. No action for them on their second turn, and that's too bad. For them, we'll play out the first of our 3 synthesizers and get a peek at what we have coming up. That's a core and a land. Let's get the core first, in case we feel like playing it out before we play out the rest of our synthesizers. You know, for the double synthesizer plays. The opponent keeps cycling vehicles as if they were preparing to play out a 7-mana sorcery named Push the Limit and get all their vehicles back from the grave. Nah, they couldn't be up to doing that, right? They land a monument to endurance, and now the cycling does kind of make sense. Their plan might end up being too slow. We'll have an army before they are able to do enough damage with the monument. Let's use a map token to draw the land we have on top, then we'll play out the core. A synthesizer would be fine as well, but the opponent is busying discarding cards rather than building a board, so we likely have plenty of time. With the last mana, we'll use the remaining map token on one of our chickens. It shows us a Shapethief on top, and that's another synthesizer. 3 is fantastic, but 4 is off the chain. Oh no, the opponent had a board wipe. I guess we'll have to stick to our Robot Overlord making plan. On top we have a land and a helm. We do like both, but let's draw the land first. That will let us land the Gearhulk and increase the size of the opponent's stain in his shorts. I mean, it could end up being a total meltdown in there. They fire off a removal at our first Robot Overlord, and that will do the trick. But they won't be able to do that again. This is a Gearhulk turn. We'll play it out and get a couple of Robot Overlords and send their monument back in time. They fire off another board wipe. That's fine. We've got more men on the way. We'll pass the turn. We've got a surprise synthesizer we can play out. They pass the turn after playing out a land, and it's time to drop the Shapethief. This way we work around any sorcery speed wipes. They can enjoy those being in their hand all day now. We'll generate Robot Overlords now and during our turn. They've got to stop and admire our workmanship. We'll light a candle for them. Enjoy your sorcery speed removals, bro. On top we have a core and a bell. We'll send the bell on down. It won't be needed this game. We'll drop another synthesizer this turn. The opponent thinks they've got a play, but it's just another Helix. That is about as useful as their stained shorts. Let's send the team in. Damages, bro. Damages. We get them down to 1 life, they'll need a miracle to get out of this one. Or a board wipe. They give it up. Their shorts need an emergency repair job. Also, GG's, bro. This is Ray Ann. She likes tight pants, loose pants, and the smell of stained shorts. We get a good 3-lander with a bell, a core, a synthesizer, and a Hulk. Keep your shorts. Stain-free. We'll play out the bell and fetch out a land. We'll need only 1 more to be able to drop our Hulk and smash their Loki face. Bro is on the age-old plan of toxic men and played out the prime suspect right away. Let's play out our core and get this race underway. Do these racing pants make my butt look big? They double down on their main man. Once we get some Robot Overlords, those will be good blockers. I like your thinking, bro. We draw another bell, which is fine. That's going to be a land draw unless we have one on top. That's another synthesizer and a Hulk. We like them, and in that order. We'll hold back for now. Let's not give them free poison counters. We'll be able to get in for hits soon enough. They play out a toxic guy with flying. Their main man is clearly not getting the job done. I had thought about drawing with the bell first, but let's get the synthesizer down. On top we have a land and our second Hulk. The beatings are coming, and they will be real even though the intelligence is artificial. Let's send in the core. If they want to trade, we'll be happy to trade. Damages, bro. Damages. Also, zoom zoom. They get their first poison on us, but they're going far too slow. Our Robot Overlords will be working much faster at taking down their life total. They snipe our core, that's unfortunate, but we've got a good board with more robot men on the way. The factories have been juiced. They use a spell on one of their main men and ramp up the poison. We're halfway there. You shouldn't target their main men with spells, but with abilities it's fine. Smell you later, homie. Let's see if they're willing to block up. Ouch, that's quite the hit, bro. Walk it off. Shake your arms and legs to get feeling in them again. Also, zoom zoom. They play out a planeswalker, and that's GG's. Thanks for coming on the big show. Kind of suspect, but it's their stained shorts, not ours. They turn our Hulk into a treasure, but it does nothing to make our Robot Overlords any smaller. We've got 3 attackers to their 2 blockers. Correction, 1 blocker. I can smell the stains from here, bro. GG's. This is something I wish I had. Gaydar. No, wait, it's Glay Doctor. Wait, where are my pants? We get another juicy 3-lander. The core, followed by 3 synthesizers, is always a recipe for grade A beatings. Our Surveil land shows us a Pain land on top. We will keep it as we need a 4th land the turn after we play out the synthesizer to start making copies of it. The opponent plops down a blocker. They're prepared for what will come at least. We'll drop our core and get this party started. Also, zoom zoom. Wait a second, are they a synthesizer deck too? That has to be the case. But how many synthesizers did they bring to the fight? We've got 3 in hand already. On top we have another synthesizer and a land. We've got 5 lands already, so let's send this one on down. We do have 3 Pain lands, but we should be all right. They drop a vault, but that's not normally in synthesizer lists. What exactly are they up to? They left a couple of mana up for their vault, most likely, but it's possible they could have a counter, so we'll pass the turn. They tap out to activate their vault, and we'll take the opportunity to make another synthesizer. On top, we have a Helm and a Hulk. Let's draw the Hulk first, and we can send one of their permanents back in time to when the seat of their shorts wasn't stained. They play out a repurposing bay. Very nice. That should be able to fetch out a synthesizer. Am I right? All right, here we go. They're doing the thing, and now we get to see what's really up. Oh, we knew it. You can't make your house smell like fart and tell me it's perfume. Let's Hulk it up in here and see how they like to have to keep repurposing. Don't stain your shorts, bro. Think of your chair. They stained them anyways. Also, GG's. Extra cheese. This is laser arms. He's got laser arms and a rear end made of flab. Nice, bro. We get a suspect 3-lander with double bells, a siren, and a 3 steps ahead. If we mulligan, we could end up worse off. Keep eating your fiber. We'll play out a siren. You gotta love that chicken scream. That's the same sound that's going to come out of the opponent's shorts later. They drop a momentum breaker to take out our screaming chicken. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. They're already letting a little something leak and stain their pants, and it's only a chicken. Wait until they see the real men come down. We draw a synthesizer, and we'll be able to play it out on schedule. This turn will be a bell turn. Let's use it to fetch out an island. That way we'll have 4 mana for the 3 steps ahead. They play out an Annex, which will get them some cards at the very pricey cost of 2 life per card. Should have kept your pants on, bro. Now we can see the stains. It's time to drop our synthesizer. The factory is powered up and ready to start production of our Robot Overlords. All hail our metal masters. Bend knee or have them bent for you. They're likely on a handful of removal. That's fine, we'll give them plenty of men for them to use those on. We draw a helm, which is absolutely amazing. We'll be able to drop it on our next turn and start cranking out factories. For now, we'll pass the turn and make an instant synthesizer. They pay the 5 to get a demon token, and now they'll be draining us for 2, as well as drawing a card. It's magically pulled their stained pants back on. Thanks, bro. This is a family show. It's time for an instant factory. Let's fire off our 3 steps ahead, and we can make a token copy of our synthesizer. On top, we have another instant factory and a land. We'll send the land on down, but keep the Shapethief. Turn 5 with 5 mana is the perfect time to drop a helm when we have a token synthesizer to copy. Unless they pull a miracle out of their pants, this is already looking like GG's. I'm pretty sure they can smell the cheese. Our first Robot Overlord gets swole to a beefy 9/9 smash mouth beater. Let's get in there. They throw their token in front of our metal monster. Robot Overlords will dine on demon tonight. But opponent flesh is the main course. Meat is back on the menu, boys. It's raining removals, but we'll interrupt this last one by making another factory. They don't have enough removals in their deck for this, nor pants sturdy enough to withstand the beatings we're going to unleash on their furry rear end. On top, we have a land and a snare. We'll keep the snare. That's more Robot Overlords. Smell that? It smells like the defeat of the opponent. GG's, bro. This is Sunburst Mage. I thought it was Starburst, bro. Are you okay in the head? He says yes, but his pants are too tight. We get a Shuffler special with double blue mana, but we do have a Bell to fetch out a Plains and then play the core. We're set up with some utility goodies as well. Keep your pants on. Mono Red looks to have picked up some new toys. They were dying to be on the big show. What the smell, we drew a synthesizer. We'll have the lands to play it out on time, and now all we need is a 4th land, and we'll be in the short staining business. Theirs, not ours. Oh, juicy combo alert. They plop down a bitter reunion, toss a card to draw 2 fresh ones and grow their little biter. Make a mental note, this mono red bro has brains. It's time for our core to get in there. Also, zoom zoom. They pull an island out of their shorts and drop it on the table. Judge! They're not mono red after all. I knew they couldn't have brains and be mono red at the same time. That's right. Take a look. Take a very good look, bro. Smells like zoom zoom, doesn't it? They send in their guy, but we're not blocking. They could easily have a pump spell or some other performance-enhancing mystery item. Let's not fall for it. They looked shocked that we took the damages. That's right, bro. We've got sturdy pants. And they're not stained. Check your shorts, though. The time has come to bring down the first factory. Electrify the production lines, start up the supply conveyors, and heat the foundry. Prepare thy hiney for the swift application of metal boots. They send in their guy once again, but we'll let him cruise right on by. It's only 2, unless they pump it. Go ahead and pump it, bro. They play out Captain Howler, but we're about to have our first Robot Overlord come out of the factory. We do not fear him or his smelly teammates. We'll play out our helm and get our first Robot Overlord. It's a hefty 6/6 already, and he shows up hungry. He wants to eat enemy men, stained shorts and all, or feast on opponent flesh. The opponent is starting to realize the table has started to turn. Slowly but surely, their cheap tricks are going to be unmasked. They drop in a Malcolm, and they switch from attacking for 2 on the ground to attacking for 2 in the air. Stained shorts gives your men wings, apparently. That's fine. We'll return fire, and it'll be for more than 2. We draw a snare, and that's a swing in our direction. They'll lose a guy, while we gain another Robot Overlord. Let's play it out, and we'll take out their Malcolm. If they want to get hits in, it'll have to be on the ground. Let's send in our Robot Overlord. The metal men are on the march and want to feast on enemy men. This one will eat their little fella like a snack. We draw a 4th land, and this will unlock our deck's full potential. The tables have turned, and now we'll be the ones on the attack. Block up, bro. It's your only hope. They decline and let our Robot Overlords smash face. Before the hits land, we'll make a Synthesizer copy. That will seal the deal. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the shark man bite. Also, GG's. This is Unholy Potato. Is it potato or po-tat-o? Why does it smell like feet in here? We get a shuffler special with great potential. If we draw a 3rd land early on, a 4th land will get us additional synthesizers. Let's take a chance. Keep your hopes up. No 3rd land yet. The shuffler is going to stress us out. We'll drop our core in and get this race going. Also, zoom, they play out a mana guy, the kind that exiles cards out of the grave. It's fine. It's not known for wearing pants. That's one of the best land draws ever. Time to drop in a factory, and we can test the sturdiness of their pants. On top, we have a land and another factory. The question here is if we want to hit 4 mana, or if playing out another synthesizer is better. Let's just make sure we hit 4 mana. We've got a handful of factories, and most of them need 4 mana to be able to land on board. Unholy Potato is going to be full of holes before all is said and done. You will be Holy Potato, bro. Can you smell what the potato is cooking? It kind of smells like feet. With 4 mana and the ability to make an instant synthesizer, we'll send in our core. If they block, we can grow his power big enough to take down their mana guy. They do block up, all right. Shapethief, get in there, bro. Make them taste the feet. On top, we have a core underneath the synthesizer. We'll keep them both. Maybe we'll need another core, but most likely they'll need some new shorts. Sometimes the stains don't come out. They use a removal to take care of our core. It looks like their mana guy was that important. They play out a Terror of the Peaks and likely think that it's going to save their pants from exploding, but we've got the power of Snare in our hand. The Terror might be big, but it will taste like chicken. All right, let's make this dragon drop a couple friends off at the pool. Let it out, bro. Let it all out. Then we'll smash in with our first Robot Overlord. Our men will feast tonight, either enemy men or potatoes. Potato takes the hit. Damages, bro. Damages. It hurts so good, doesn't it? They tap out for a Planeswalker and tap their men as well. It's starting to smell like GG's. In fact, we're calling it now. We've got 3 active Robot Overlords, and they might have 1 blocker. They're as cooked as a baked potato. That wasn't even a nice try, it was a half-hearted attempt. We've got 15 power on board, with more at instant speed. Let's send in the squad. Instant speed synthesizers are a sight to see. Let's land the Shapethief and take them down. Not enough blockers, you had. Smell you later, bro. You and your cooked taters. Also, GG's, extra cheese. This is Dr. Fatz. He's heavy in the rear end and screams like a cow being whipped. I wonder why. Wow, Shuffler. Wow. You stress us out one game, then give us a 4-lander the next. We almost always auto-keep a 4-lander. Let's go. Keep your pants on. Dr. Fatz is a mono-black player, which usually doesn't do well against our synthesizer decks. Love to see it. That's land number 3, and we'll drop in our synthesizer. Dr. Fatz is probably scratching his wide rear end and wondering what we're up to. Fatz missed a land drop. Those Shuffler specials bite him in the rear end. I just heard a cow scream. Was that you, bro? We'll play out the Aetherspark and we can equip it to the Robot Overlord that is about to come out of the factory. Fatz is using his big cow eyes to check out our Robot Overlord. He's hungry for beef, bro. Don't attract attention to yourself. Our beefy opponent plays out a monument. That's an easy target for our Hulk. I heard a cow scream again. Bro, you alright? Oh, come on. We were about to bear witness to something amazing, and the beefy Fatz blows chunks. Smell you later, bro. GG's. And that, my friends, is another... Wait, I heard a cow scream. Satisfied customer.